How's ladies and gentlemen, my name is Coca-Cola34. I'm here today to do a review on, well, I thought I'd start with this guy. Yep, it's this guy. It's this guy here. Can you see him? He's right there. He's right in front of the camera. I mean, look at him, he's about to eat you. Oh no! Oh god, he's eating you. I'm really sorry. But he's not mine, so I'm joking. This is the Papo Feathered Velociraptor. It's a really nice figure. I picked it up for about somewhere around £7.5, somewhere like that. I don't know. Not a bad figure. Not a bad figure. Beautiful figure. Although mine does seem to have black gums on that side, but pink gums on that side, which is weird. He also has a paint defect on the claw. You see it? Yeah. So he's getting a bit about Velociraptor. So Velociraptor, there was two species to the genus. There was Velociraptor osmolski and Velociraptor mongoliensis. Now this is probably representative of mongoliensis. So pretty much, this guy, he looks really nice. I will say this though, if you're wanting him because he looks like a Velociraptor, he's not really a Velociraptor. I mean, proportions are a bit wrong. I'd say the head, the back of the skull is a bit too meaty, and I'd say the figure as a whole is a bit too wide, a bit too girthy. The feathers obviously are not long enough, as many people have said, which is alright, but I don't like that. I think the feet are actually a bit too big. I think the feet are too meaty, to be honest. The feet are too meaty. The crests there, the lacrimal crests right there, if you can see them. There we go, where I'm rubbing my finger. There. They're a bit too, yeah. They didn't really occur on Velociraptor specifically. Velociraptor's lacrimals were actually quite small. The crests were actually pretty much non-existent to a point. But this is a really nice figure. I will recommend it, but if you're an accuracy nerd, like I am, you're probably not going to enjoy it as much, but to be honest, it's a feathered raptor. It's got nice plumage on it. It's got nice texture on it. It just looks good. It looks nice, and it's even better because people are like, "Oh, it's a tripod." Well, mine stands. I'm gonna say I'll just get DVD. I'll show you. I'll just get the DVD now. This foot here. This is the standing foot. As you can see there, it's tripod. It's kind of like that. But if you rock it back just enough, the old boy stands. Look at that. Look at that. That's cool. And if you open the jaw as well, with him standing like that, now what you got to do with the jaw at first is just open it at the base or get some hair dry. Don't dip him in water. To be honest, it's better with a hairdryer. Just heat it up and then just loosen it. But yeah, I would like to talk about the jaw. Now the jaw, it opens really wide. Obviously, that's a big point that everyone has been making. It opens that wide, which is incredible, but there's a problem. And if you look on the underjaw, right there, hang on a sec, oops, the camera, my phone is like dying. As you can see there, there's a bit of paint defect there. And that's because I've had to pry, oh dear, sorry, you were falling back then. You've had a bit too much to drink, Mr. Carlson. I'm going to call you Mr. Carlson from now on, people. But as you can see there, right there, where my finger's pointing, there's a bit of paint defect, and that's because whenever I open the jaw, it's actually breaking the figure. It's actually breaking the figure, which is a shame. So I think Papo need to like reissue some more of them. And as you can see, there's a paint defect in there. That's because that thing in there at the back of the throat, right there, yeah, right there, is actually inhibiting the jaw from opening. So look, I'm actually having to use a lot of force to open this jaw. So I think that needs to be, that's a problem. So if Papo like are looking to repaint this, like reissue it in different paint scheme, then they need to think about oh, funny enough, it doesn't want to stand. There we go. So basically, if they want to reissue this figure, repaint it, it's best to get that jaw problem sorted, because it's just, come on, Papo. I mean, yeah, we like his open jaw dinosaurs, but we want them we want them to open, like, you know, just nicely, not like having to pry it open like I've had to do. I literally took it out of the packaging. You might have seen on my unboxing video, but I had to pry it open like that. So when you're opening these figures, if you don't have a hairdryer or anything, just grab the base of the jaw there. Grab it where the surangular and angular like meet the jaw, so basically the hinges of the jaw on the actual skull, and then just pull down as hard as you can. That way, what you're actually doing is you're actually loosening it at the hinges, and you're not damaging the figure. Because if you pull it there, you could break anything. You could like break the jaw off. You could bend it to a point where it's unfixable. But yeah, so comparison time. Well, first of all, the measurements. Now, this bad boy is about. Let's have a look. Well, from nose to tail, to be honest, he's just over 18 centimeters, which is good, which is quite good in my opinion. Nice figure. From the top of the head to the floor, he's probably just under 8.5 centimeters, or no, just under 8 centimeters, mate. Top of the tail, that's more around 12 centimeters in my, or 11 centimeters in my opinion, which is quite alright. Not a bad figure, not a bad figure at all. For comparison time, I'm going to use this little guy, the little collector Velociraptor. As you can see there, he just dwarfs him. Like he's like, mate, you are not a Velociraptor. You are in fact you are in fact, well, I'm the Utahraptor, yeah. So nom 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 nom. But it will go well with the other. I think it does go well with the other Velociraptor. So I'm gonna bring in my rainbow Velociraptor. If you just put them side by side like that, they look quite good. Look quite nice. But obviously they're not the same raptor. Different resculpt, which is really good. So I would definitely recommend this raptor, but I recommend it to people who aren't gonna be as annoyed, you know, with like just inaccuracies and stuff like that. I think I'd recommend it to people who just like the look of the figure. And you know what? I am an accuracy nerd. I do like my dinosaurs to be accurate, but with this one, I just like the plumage and I like the look of it, and I like how close it is to accuracy, and I just like the overall pose. I like that pose, and yeah, I do not regret buying this. To be honest, I wasn't going to buy it at one point, but for now, I am really enjoying this figure. It's a beautiful gem in my Papo collection, and yeah, I would definitely recommend it. So thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and I shall be coming up with some other reviews in the next couple of weeks. So bye bye.